Welcome to r/Topposts, where we get to peek into the mind of honest human scum. Today's episode is sponsored by ZocDoc. Going to the doctor can be a real pain in the butt. Sometimes literally because the nurse sticks a finger in your butt. You gotta take time off work, drive in, wait in the lobby, and wait again in the doctor's office. At the very least, you can make the process of booking a doctor easy with ZocDoc. ZocDoc is a free, yes, free platform that can help you find the perfect doctor for you. You know how when you call into a doctor office, they'll be like, does the 24th work for you? How about the 28th? With ZocDoc, you can just straight up see the doctor's calendar and pick whatever day or time slot you want to use. I like to use ZocDoc just because it's easy, convenient, and best of all, free. ZocDoc is a free app and website that helps you find and book high-quality in-network doctors so you can find someone you love. Stop putting off those doctor's appointments and go to ZocDoc.com/r/ to find and instantly book a doctor you love today. That's ZocDoc.com/r/. ZocDoc.com/r/. Thanks to ZocDoc for sponsoring this message. Our next Reddit post comes from r/the other woman, so it should be pretty obvious that this person is pro-cheating. Hi, I'm a 28-year-old woman, and I'm new here. I'm in a weird situation with my married partner who's 32. He's going to a hotel overnight with his significant other, a spa leisure hotel, and I'll be staying as well in another room, and she obviously doesn't know, only me and him know. I'm really nervous how this is going to work. He'll be coming to my room whenever possible, and we'll see each other at the facilities as well. His wife doesn't like swimming and we'll be getting a massage for an hour, so we'll get that time together, and I can't wait to go in the hot tub and sauna with him. I just hope I don't give anything away with my facial expressions when I see them together. Has anyone done anything similar? Am I being silly doing this? I'm really excited, and he'll be paying for the stay, so it's kinda romantic in a way. I'm just so nervous. We'll be going this weekend. I just need some advice on how to handle this. Then OP posted an update. I just got home from an overnight stay with my married partner at the same hotel as him and his significant other, and it was bittersweet. He snuck into my room 4 times during the night. He said that he went out smoking. That part was great, but I had to see them around together, and she is not at all what I imagined. Tall, skinny, long blonde hair, the opposite of me, really. Now I'm not really sure what he sees in me. He tells me I'm gorgeous and funny and that I'm just what he needs, and we had an amazing time. We got some alone time as well. While she was off getting a massage, we went into the pool and hot tub together, then off to my room. I really enjoyed the whole thing, but her being there has kind of put a downer on the whole thing. Has anyone ever dealt with something like this? Am I being silly, being slightly upset? I did have a great time all in all. Then OP posted another update. So, after posting about going away with my married partner and his significant other and getting the perspective of others, I realized that it wasn't fair of him to invite his significant other along with us to our overnight hotel stay so suddenly, as I had spent a lot of time getting ready for the trip and was so excited for it to be the two of us. I told him I felt disrespected and a little hurt having to see them together, though I still enjoyed our time together. It should have been just the two of us, or he should have rearranged it for another time so that we were alone. He apologized and said it won't happen again, and that we'll go out one night to talk things through. But since then, he's not been messaging as often as he usually does, and he's not mentioned going out together yet. He stopped sending good morning messages, and he's not been replying to my texts for hours at a time, so I'm not sure what's going on. Everything was really good between us when I last saw him, so I'm just a little lost at the moment. Nothing bad happened between us, and I'm sure the wife doesn't know anything yet. I'm just kinda spiraling at the moment, and I just want to see him and cuddle with him, and it's breaking my heart not seeing him. We usually see each other every couple of days, but he's not asked me to visit him since the last time I saw him, and I'm not quite sure why. I have bad anxiety, so I hate it when I don't get texts back. My mind always goes to the worst places. I keep wondering if I've done something wrong and just can't think of anything. I'm not sure what to do. Really, OP, you can't think of anything? How about cheating? How about being a cheater? I want to send him a long message telling him how he's making me feel, but I don't want to annoy him. He's usually texting me all day, sending sweet messages and telling me he loves and cares for me. Now I can hardly get a text back. Then OP posted another update. It's been a while since I posted. Things are not good with my married partner at the moment. We ended up taking a little time off after he cut down on contact with me, and after trying for days to find out why, he finally admitted it. It's because his wife is pregnant, and he had to cut me off a little because of that, and she also became suspicious. He says it's just hormones, and she's been accusing him of seeing someone nonstop. It's all quieted down a little now, so my married partner invited me to his house for a romantic weekend, as his wife was supposed to be away seeing her parents. I've been really looking forward to this weekend since he brought it up. I got new clothes, his favorite food, etc., and I was prepared for an amazing time. But for some stupid reason, she decided to come back early without notice and completely ruined our alone time together. I literally had to go out the back door as fast as I could when we saw her headlights. I didn't even get time to collect all my things. Now I'm terrified of what will happen. And yet again, I haven't heard from my married partner. My mind is racing at the moment with thoughts like, did he move my stuff on time? Has she found out? Why isn't he calling? I'm so nervous and I can't relax. I thought I would post here as I can't talk to anyone about this and I really need to try to relax. I'm left wondering why she came back and why I do this, but I also think about how much I love him and I just wish we could be together without all this drama. We speak about going legit sometimes, but he doesn't seem fully committed just yet, especially with his wife pregnant. He doesn't want the baby, but the wife doesn't care. I'm so sad right now. All I want is to be holding him again. It hurts so bad. I hope his next message isn't one saying he was caught, but a small part of me hopes he was and we can be together. It's silly, I know. I'm just not thinking straight right now. Then another update. The last few months have been awful and chaotic. I'm so deflated and at my wit's end. I've since found out that his wife came back that night because she was suspicious and decided to install some sort of recording device, and she heard a woman, me, in his house. I don't believe there was any video, just audio, thankfully. Obviously, things were awful between them after that. So bad, in fact, that he told me his wife ended up in the hospital due to stress and constant arguments. So around that same time, he had to cut contact with me and didn't really update me much about the situation, which I think was unfair as I would have liked to be in the know as it was a situation that I was involved in, but anyway. The whole thing had me reflecting on mine and his actions, and I'm deeply ashamed of it all. I think I was just high on the affection he was giving me or something. It felt addictive. The sneaking around and secrecy felt childlike and exciting in some ways. But ultimately, it was just selfish and something I spent a while coming to terms with. I know I was a bad person taking part in all that suffering, which is why the last few weeks have been even more heartbreaking. Here's the silly thing. Despite my newfound hatred for what we've been doing to his wife and what he had been doing to me, I still ended up falling back into the habit where he began texting me again. He was telling me how much he loves me and misses me and how he's no longer having a baby with his wife and he wants to make things work with us. I fell for it. I started to feel those old feelings come back, the butterflies, the thoughts of him in my head all day. So when he invited me over to his place, I stupidly agreed. Well, turns out he didn't mean any of it. In fact, I'm not really sure if it was him texting me. As soon as I knocked on the door, his insane wife swings it open and begins attacking me, calling me everything under the sun and blaming all her misfortunes on me. As I'm a more stable person, I didn't hit back and instead decided to run away like a scared little child back to my car with torn clothes, while she hurled anything within reach at me. I filed a police report, and I'll be pressing charges and asking for compensation for my torn clothes and dented car. I should mention that my affair partner was nowhere to be seen in all this, probably hiding away like a coward. I've been absolutely devastated about everything and just bawling all the time. I've been getting non-stop harassment from this woman. She's now saying she has photos and videos of me and is threatening to show them to people. She has yet to show me proof of this, so I have some hope that she's just lying. She's contacted friends of mine on social media and told them everything about me. She somehow even found out about my hotel visit, and my friends think that I'm some sort of animal. I've had to delete all my social media pages. She's been blasting me on all of her socials, telling the whole world about me. She's tried to contact my work, and they've had to block her. She's doing everything in her power to make my life as miserable as possible. It's so exhausting, and I've lost good friends because of this. Yo, this woman's hypocrisy is honestly astonishing. OP has literally done everything within her power to destroy this woman's life and to also take away her husband, but suddenly now OP's the victim because the wife wants revenge and she's losing friends. God, she's so self-obsessed. I know some people will say it's my own fault, but all this devastation she's causing me is ridiculous. I admit that what I did was wrong, and I'm ashamed of myself for it. I started to grow and move on from it, but then this happens. I'm so deflated at this point. I've tried to text my ex-affair partner to get him to stop this nonsense, but to no avail. He's either blocked me or ignoring me now. I really don't know what to do. To be honest, I'm a little scared, and I've had to come stay with my mother as I don't know if I can trust my horrible ex-affair partner to not give up my address. I may have to rent another apartment and change my phone number as I'm quite scared after the attack. She's clearly capable of getting physical with me and may do it again. And the worst part, he gets to just carry on like nothing happened. It's incredibly unfair, and I can't believe I let this happen. I've been keeping the police informed of everything, so that's one small comfort. But everything is so messed up. I'm really depressed right now. This is so pathetic. I hope I can move on from this. Can anyone give me any words of comfort? Maybe I don't deserve them, but I'm only human and hope I can have a compassionate ear tonight. Then she posted to r/relationship advice and says, I'm pregnant and my partner's ex hates me. About 2 to 3 years ago, I started a relationship with a married man. I know I shouldn't have, but I couldn't help who I fell in love with. To cut a long story short, his wife found out. There was a huge fuss. She attacked me and ended up asking him for a divorce. Eventually, me and him reconciled and decided to give a relationship a try. I admit, I wasn't thinking of how it would affect his wife. Yes, I was selfish, and I've beaten myself up over it more than anyone else, so please spare me your judgment. I'm not asking for that. I just need some advice, and there's nothing you can say that I've not already told myself a million times. Unfortunately, since finding out, my partner's ex-wife has done everything possible to ruin my life. And due to her, my close family members have come to find out things about my life that I would have liked to have kept personal, which has caused me to lose close family and friends. The issue is this. I'm pregnant, and I'm against having an abortion for personal reasons, so I'll be keeping this baby. However, I have no family support or even support from friends, and my partner is going through a divorce while I'm desperately trying to keep my home location a secret for obvious reasons, which is very stressful at a time where I don't need any extra stress. Yo, this coming from a woman who caused a pregnant lady to be hospitalized due to stress. This woman is actually nuts. To add to this, my partner is no longer staying at his home and may lose it, which is extremely disappointing as he told me this wouldn't happen. And I planned that in the distant future, when things blow over, we might live there together. I know this situation is incredibly messy, but I also know that it won't be forever. And for now, I desperately need some advice, preferably from someone who's been through a pregnancy with limited family and friend support. I'm also not 100% sure how much support I'll get from my partner. He doesn't seem all that excited about the pregnancy, to be honest. But I think his mind has been elsewhere and I can't blame him. I don't think my partner's ex knows about the pregnancy, but if she does find out and tries to start trouble, does anyone have any legal advice, maybe for what I can do in that event? Also, an interesting detail that OP left out of this most recent post that had to be discovered deep in the comments is that the cheater's wife miscarried after learning about this affair. Hope he forgot to mention that. I wonder why. Probably because she'd be nuked in the comments. Honestly, I feel like someone like this is so beyond being reasoned with that there's nothing you can say to them that will ever make them understand the truth or how terrible they are. This woman is just so self-obsessed and self-centered that she doesn't even realize she's literally being inflicted with the exact same emotional torment that she has inflicted on someone else, and now she's crying and boohooing and acting, oh, woe is me, I'm the victim here. I mean, this woman can't even put two and two together that she's Jesus. She's against abortion. She thinks abortion is wrong, but apparently she feels no guilt at all about stressing out another lady so much that she miscarries. Some people would consider that literally an act of murder, or actually manslaughter since it's unintentional. So anyways, here's what I want to know. How long until OP makes a post whining and complaining because her new husband has knocked up some other young hussy, and how dare he do that to her? And who is this B word who's trying to steal her man? That was r/Topposts from Reddit, and if you like this content, check out my podcast where I publish the exact same episodes. Also, hit that subscribe button because I put out new Reddit videos every single day.